Oh, there we go. The version
In the last few
1.5 special
days,
program's
our
finally
team has
released.
received some incredible intel from an anonymous source. A mysterious Stellaron burst has occurred aboard the Xianzhou Laofu.
Uh-huh.
Today, we're lucky to have with us in the studio the Laofu Skyfaring Hellmaster Madam Yukong.
Hey,
as
and
well as Mr.
Luocha.
Luocha, a traveling merchant currently staying on the ship.
I've been calling him
Madam
Luocha.
Yukong, what's the latest on the Laofu situation?
Well, for the most part, the Stellaron crisis has been brought under control.
God, I
We've
love a
evacuated
voice.
affected areas, and life has returned to normal in the safe zones.
Mm-hmm.
See. Mr. Luocha, I hear you experienced the crisis firsthand. What was it like on the ground?
Well, I was trapped in the Laofu's Cloudford Harbor at first.
with silent but
It was only
deadly.
thanks to the Cloud Knights and a fortuitous encounter with kindly strangers that I was able to escape unharmed.
That's the Xianzhou Alliance. I knew you guys had everything under
Okay.
control.
Who's this all, by the
I should
way?
mention that over the course of this crisis, we've witnessed a lot of suspicious activity.
The owl kind of
We
dripped
believe
out, I'm
the
not gonna lie.
infamous Stellaron hunters are responsible. We now have 2 suspects in our custody, Blade and Kafka.
No, you don't.
Unfortunately, their accomplice is still on the loose.
Oh, you're talking about the hacker girl, right? Silverwolf?
Mm-hmm.
I heard she infiltrated the Xianzhou systems. They say she leaves behind a calling card.
Like this one.
Exactly.
Hey.
Just like...
What is that symbol?
Your fake ID
Oh.
info, it's ready. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
No, so, okay.
Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly.
Yeah, Silverwolf
Know
has...
what we're looking for.
Silverwolf has one of the coolest designs in the game. Up there with, Savalt. Oh, the music.
You can challenge the space station. But challenge me? Good luck. Welcome to Billabog's History and Culture Museum.
Oh wait, we can go inside here now?
See? The interior looks brand new.
Wait,
But we're in a bit of a bind.
wait, that robot was on
Our exhibit
the Battle
was
Pass lightcone, right? Oh, hello, Hook. Yeah, him. He was...
Let me take a look.
He was on Silverwolf's
So these are the
Silverwolf's lightcone, right? God,
Let's settle this.
I love Luocha.
Enough talk. Have at it!
Ooh. Of course, you're gonna have well there.
In front of your enemy. And now, young man, allow me to give you a dignified end.
Wait, was that? Wasn't that the woman in Jin Yuen's trailer? Alright.
Woo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
I really like this owl.
It's your host and good buddy Albert. Welcome to the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 Galactic Roaming Special Program.
Hey.
Oh, good to be here.
Today, we've invited 3 special guests to be with us on the program.
I love the chibis as
Introducing-
well.
Hi guys, my name's Melissa Fun and I voice Silverwolf.
Hey folks, my name's Craig Lee Thomas and I voice Luocha.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dawn M. Bennett, and
Luocha.
I voice Yukong.
Pleasure to have you with us. And now, without further ado, let's get straight into Honkai Star Rail version 1.1.
Let's get it.
What's new, Craig?
Well, judging from the trailer we just saw, it looks like all 3 areas got some updates. Herta Space Station, Belobog,
Ooh.
and the Xianzhou Laofu.
I don't know if
That's
you
actually
noticed,
big.
but Silverwolf got the first bit of screen time.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Speaking of Silverwolf, I hear our notorious Stellaron hunter is planning another visit to Genius Society territory soon. Let's take a close look at this little troublemaker.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting info on the character? I did hear that Silverwolf got a few nerfs as well. So, but I heard she's still really powerful
If I'm
and
not
useful.
mistaken, the first time we saw this mysterious girl was back at the start of the story.
That's right. It's hard to keep an air of mystery when you're the first one on the scene, but...
I think she couldn't have timed it better.
I think you couldn't have timed that better.
So, what role does Silverwolf have within the Stellaron Hunters?
Hacker man.
She's a super hacker, essentially. Lots of technical know-how. If you've got a hack, she's got your back.
It's kind of scary how good she is.
Yeah, having
Hacking
someone
the
like
surveillance
Silverwolf
system
on your
Herta
team,
space station?
it's gonna
Not
be
easy.
great.
That's how she located the Stellaron.
Let's not forget the Xian Zhou. She hacked into the Luofu's systems and guided the Astral Express crew onto the ship.
You guys know that this is all pretty illegal.
Ah, it's fine.
Yeah. I guess what we're trying to say is Silverwolf is capable of breaking through any and all defense systems. That's why she's useful to the Stellaron Hunters.
I see. Second question. What's with all the gaming paraphernalia?
Oh, I've been meaning to ask that too. A console here, controller buttons there.
Just a
It's
gamer,
vibe.
innit?
Well, this probably won't come as a surprise to anyone, but she's a gamer.
Whoa.
In fact, she sees the universe as a game in itself, and she's playing to win.
Yeah.
She actually uses a lot of gamer slang in conversation.
Okay.
Not everyone picks up on it, though.
Got it. So it's fair to say
I can see her
she's,
being quite
kind of
fun.
a nerd.
You could say that. She's also not great at socializing.
I'm gonna
Really?
beat you offline.
She always struck me as pretty outgoing.
I guess she does have a lot of friends.
Hold up a second.
Acquaintances.
She's an outgoing nerd with poor social skills and a lot of friends. That's quite the combo.
Well, if you struggle to make friends, why not create your own?
Melissa, you're talking about imaginary friends, right? I'm not sure
Okay.
that counts.
Oh, these the dolls floating next
okay,
to her?
let me explain.
Okay,
I'm
they are
talking about
pretty
the
adorable.
AI modules in her weapons. See these little guys on her character artwork?
Oh.
That's friend. There's devil. This one over here is white collar. Oh,
Okay.
and this one's servant.
Oh, they're so
Kind of pinpointing which name went to which.
Yeah, they're pretty adorable.
Ah.
When Silverwolf talks about her team of professionals, she's talking about these guys.
Hold on a
Okay,
second.
they are quite adorable though, I'm
Since
not
when
gonna
did
lie.
AI become so adorable? Clearly, we're making it real easy for the machines to take over.
Spin facts.
It's thanks to Silverwolf's hacking skills that she's been able to forge such a fearsome reputation at such a young age. Let's take a look at her strengths.
Well, Silverwolf is a quantum-type character following the path of
Okay.
nihility. She can apply different debuffs to enemies to improve her allies' combat superiority. In particular, her skill can inflict a weakness on enemies. The weakness she inflicts
Huh.
matches a random ally's attack type.
Which is to say that even if
Oh,
nobody on
okay.
her team has an attack type which matches an enemy's weakness, Silverwolf can create a weakness that will correspond to an ally's existing strength.
That's pretty big.
Exactly. In addition, every one of Silverwolf's attacks has a chance of inflicting the enemy with a random bug. There are
I
three
just-
kinds of bugs, which reduce the
Attack
enemy's
reduction
attack,
and defense reduction?
and speed, respectively.
Ah.
And outside of combat, Silverwolf can use her technique to attack an enemy and enter battle. Regardless of enemy weakness, she deals damage to all enemies and reduces their toughness.
Okay.
If
She,
Silverwolf breaks an enemy's
she's gonna
weakness
be
with her
pretty good
technique,
then.
It triggers the quantum weakness break effect, right?
Yes, that's right. What else was I going to mention?
Hmm.
Her ultimate. Silverwolf's ultimate has a high chance of reducing the enemy's defense in addition to dealing damage.
I love that animation.
It's a really
It's
good
like coming out of a
animation,
rhythm
but if
game,
you
right?
pair it with Teller
I'm
as
starting
well,
to see what you mean
does
by the
that
universe being
does
a
that
game for her.
stack?
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be really overpowered if it
Did I
did.
mention her ability names? There's System Warning, Allow Changes, Awaiting System Response, Force Quit Program. Oh, you get the picture.
Yeah. Oh, was there one called a 10-set guarantee? Ooh. Or how about Single Warp Miracle?
I'm excited to listen to her voice lines though.
Sadly not. Her ultimate's called User Banned, though.
Oh, I know what that means. Banned out of existence.
I'm gonna hack your
I
IP
guess the
address.
scary ultimate needs a scary name. Well, it's time to move on to the Xianzhou's mysterious
IP grabber.
Luocha, the traveling merchant.
Now, this is the character I'm most interested to learn about. I want to know what's inside that coffin, my guy. What's in it? Show us. So I wonder if they're gonna do what Genshin does and give us story quests on the
Straight off the
characters.
bat, man knows how to dress. Elegant look, gentlemanly demeanor, but they say he's hiding a secret.
Yeah, Matt. What's in
What
that
do you
coffin?
think? Good guy or villain?
He seems very suspicious.
Good guy, but
Really?
suspicious.
How so?
Well, imagine some guy waltzes into your hometown dressed like an aristocrat from another planet, but he knows all the local customs. You'd be a little taken aback, right?
Hey, I think you're being a little hard on the guy. Some tourists do their research.
Yeah, and bring a big-ass
don't
coffin
you think
with
his
us.
healing abilities are a little mysterious? They came in pretty handy during the Stellaron crisis.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a traveling merchant, I'm gonna want some first aid skills under my belt.
Exactly.
It's a dangerous
Don't forget
career.
the coffin.
Career, huh? Are you sure that's how he makes a living?
It's
We haven't seen
obvious,
him
like,
trade
it's
a
someone he
single
cares
thing.
about.
Well, I feel like this guy already made his fortune. Maybe traveling merchant is just what super rich tourists like to tell people.
Jeez, you guys have an answer for everything. Is this the Luocha fan club or something?
Yes.
Let's start one.
Yeah.
He is imaginary,
Well,
so he
what
got a
about the
big
coffin he
fan
carries
base
around
because
with
of
him?
that.
Nothing out of the ordinary there, right?
Nope.
Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
I'm not so sure. Everyone needs a conversation starter, right? Especially traveling merchants. Think about it. If you walk past this guy, the coffin's gonna draw your attention, right?
Yes.
You'll probably ask him about it, and before you know it, he sold you a new set of shower curtain rings.
You know something?
Yeah,
that kinda makes
I
sense.
can see it.
Pretty smart.
I see.
But with the
And if you
flowers
find
on top
people
of
are
it,
in need of a few shower curtain rings, I happened upon the finest collection of authentic Xianzhou bathroom wear. Beautiful stuff. Low prices, too.
Touching the original question here.
okay, I'm gonna quickly input as well. My theory is inside that coffin is gonna be a dead Aeon, or it's gonna be someone he cares about, or maybe it's a dead Aeon who he cares about. Wait.
Is Luocha a good guy or villain?
I'm not gonna reveal
I don't
it.
think we have enough information.
Good guy.
All right, then. Guess all you trailblazers have to make up your own minds. So, why don't we take a look at his ability?
Ooh, now we're
On
talking.
neutral.
Luocha is an imaginary type character following the path of abundance. For a man with medical knowledge, it's not surprising that he's strong on protection. He can offer healing to and dispel debuffs from his allies.
Wait,
For example, Luocha's skill can restore an ally's HP.
yeah.
When the HP of any ally falls below a certain percentage, Luocha uses his skill on them without consuming any skill points. This effect can be triggered again after a set
without
number of
any
turns.
skill points?
Emergency healing, huh? Important for team survival.
That is
Sure
really
is.
good.
After unlocking a special trace, using
Shit.
Luocha's skill also dispels a debuff from an ally.
Okay, that's really
Using
good
Luocha's
as well.
ultimate, Death Wish, dispels one buff from and deals imaginary damage to all enemies.
In
So he's a
other words,
debuffer as
if
well.
you got an enemy
Ah.
that's always buffing themselves or debuffing your allies, Luocha has an important role to play.
Precisely. And here's something else. Every time Luocha uses his skill or ultimate, he grants himself one stack of Abyss Flower. Now, when the Abyss
Okay.
Flower reaches a certain number of stacks, Luocha deploys a field against the enemy, which lasts for a set number of turns. When the field is active, allies recover a set amount of HP whenever they make an attack. And that's not all.
Why
After
did he have to be
unlocking a
after
special
Silverwolf,
trace,
man?
Attacks against enemies in the field can
Damn it.
restore ally HP.
Cool. It's like a force field of healing.
That's just
During
really nice to have.
exploration, when Luocha uses his technique, Mercy of a Fool, his field will be immediately generated at the start of the next battle.
Okay, that'll be really good if you're on low health.
It's Luocha. Mysterious origins and extraordinary skills.
Mm-hmm. What does she do? because I saw that she was using those carrier
There's
pigeons.
somebody else here we gotta get to. I'm talking about the elegant, sky-faring Hellmaster,
that next
Madam
to her?
Yukong.
About time, too. Well, from commerce, cargo, passengers, all the way through to the Air
I think my
Force,
webcam
the
is blocking
Skyfaring
it,
Commission
but it
is in
looks
charge
like,
of all matters relating to flight.
it's like a
Yukong is
little
the head of
fox
that
girl.
commission, so the above falls right under her remit.
Nice. Speaking of flight, it seems like star skiffs are the most emblematic means of
Ah,
transportation.
she's also
on the Xianzhou.
imaginary.
Yeah, they're a common sight in the Xianzhou skies. Yukong can fly them, right?
I'd say she's pretty handy with a star skiff.
Yo, she a
When she was
drifter?
young, it was Yukong's flying skills that saw her promoted by the general. That's how she joined the Skyfaring Commission. She soon became an ace among the other pilots.
Huh? That's not the story I heard.
Oh,
All right, you got me. Here's the director's cut.
Okay.
Yukong ran 6 red lights in a row. She was dragged straight in front of the general and...
I get the picture. Sometimes rebels get noticed.
You're only young once.
yeah, it's kind of
Red
based
lights,
though.
huh?
I like that.
Disclaimer, trailblazers, don't try that at home.
Ah,
Well, her rebellious streak might be a thing of the past, but she's still as sharp as ever. Dawn, give us a lowdown.
still
Coming
looks
right
good
up.
as well.
Yukong is an imaginary type character following the path of harmony. Her skill Emboldening Salvo grants her 2 stacks of roaring bowstrings. When roaring
Okay, 2
bowstrings
stacks
is
once
active,
again.
the attack of all allies increases. Yukong loses
Ooh.
1 stack of roaring bowstrings with every allied turn.
In other words, Yukong's skill can increase allies' attack for 2 turns.
That is
got
really
it.
good.
During exploration, using Yukong's technique increases her movement speed for a
What?
set time. It also allows her to obtain 2 stacks of roaring bowstrings at
Oh,
the start
that-
of the next battle.
That's gonna make
Ooh,
exploring
sounds
a
like
lot
good
easier.
recipe for shaking off
It's like,
enemy pursuers.
It's like Yelan
Using
from
Yukong's
Genshin.
basic attack triggers her talent 7 layers, 1 arrow, which
That'll just
deals
be really
additional
useful.
damage and increases the toughness reducing damage of the current attack. This effect can be triggered again after a set number of turns.
Ah.
When Yukong unleashes her ultimate, Diving Kestrel,
Okay.
she deals imaginary damage to a single target. If Roaring
Damn,
Bowstrings
but
is
that-
active,
that
its effect
attack
is
buff, though,
enhanced,
is gonna be
increasing
big.
the crit rate and crit damage of all allies. Her days on the front lines may
What?
be over, but Yukong's skills didn't go anywhere. Maybe one day we'll get to see
Increasing
her
all
take flight once again.
crits?
Ooh, here's hoping.
Man, we're really spoiled
Okay.
for choice with these characters, huh? Still, let's not forget what else we've got coming up.
Is she gonna be on both
Version
banners then? On
1.1,
Silverwolf's
we'll be
banner and
welcoming
Luocha's
2
banner?
brand
Or
new
is she only gonna be
lightcones
on
to
one
the
of them?
warp. First up, Incessant Rain.
Bubblegum in the
Ooh.
rain, huh? That's a mood.
What does this
The
do?
Silverwolf energy is strong in this one.
Mhm.
Got that right. Someone don't want to tidy the room?
So true. She's like, I told you, Kafka. I'm gonna tidy it. As soon as
she's-
version 1.1 finishes downloading.
She just like me for real.
The second light
I need to
cone
clean up
is
this.
the Path of Abundances, Echoes of the Coffin. See, it looks like a
Hmm.
snapshot of Luocha talking to the coffin.
Hmm.
Wow, looks like some kind of thorny vines are emerging from beneath the lid. So many questions.
I'm gonna have
I
to
get a
look at
sense
some of the
mystery
Aeons.
and elegance, but there's also a kind of tenderness and fragility here. Don't you
Mhm.
think?
So only
Well,
cares about
one thing's
dead
for sure.
Aeon?
If
I think I
people
might be
weren't
right on the
curious
money
about
there.
Luocha's coffin yet, they are now.
Just a man in his ornately decorated vine-producing
Mm.
coffin. Nothing to see here, folks.
Sure thing.
Whatever you say, Craig. Check this out. During the first phase of
No.
version 1.1 in the character warp, Contract 0, Trailblazers can
Oh,
obtain
she isn't
the
gonna be on
limited 5-star
Silverwolf.
character Silverwolf.
No.
During the same phase in the light cone event warp,
Come on,
the drop rate
guys.
of the 5-star light cone Incessant Rain will be boosted.
Oh, they've
Now, during
cooked
the
us.
second phase of version 1.1
Damn it.
in the character warp Lake Pursuit, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Luocha and 4-star character
That is a
Yukong.
big blow to the
During
good.
the same phase, in the light cone
2
event warp,
imaginary
the
characters
drop
on one
rate of the
banner?
5-star
No,
light
come on,
cone Echoes
guys.
of the Coffin will be boosted. And I almost forgot to mention, when version
Damn
1.2
it.
rolls around, Trailblazers can take part in an in-game event to obtain the 4-star character Yukong for free.
Wait, we get it for
Details
free?
for this
Oh,
event will be announced through official
that's free then,
channels in the
easy.
not too distant future.
Nice.
Ooh, awesome.
right. Okay,
Let's take a break for
That's
a
not
minute
too
here,
bad then.
But, when we get back, we'll be talking version 1.1 events.
hey, that's not too bad then. We get her as a free 4-star? That is big. Yeah, but her abilities look really good, along with Luocha's and Silverwolf. They all just look great. But I only have one healer, so I don't know if I should go for Silverwolf or Luocha.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. New characters and lightcones aside, version 1.1 has lots of events
Okay.
and gameplay updates.
Let's see what
And
they're
a little
offering with the
bird told
events.
me there's an event connected to Silverwolf on the way.
Oh?
Hmm. I heard the same thing. At the start of the story, Kafka and Silverwolf invaded Herta's space station.
Yep.
Kafka's mission was to awaken the Trailblazer. Silverwolf's mission was to help Kafka infiltrate the space station's systems and locate the hidden Stellaron. But that wasn't enough for Silverwolf.
Content in
I
development?
believe
It's already
that.
been released
She's
though.
been on the IPC's wanted list for as long as I can remember.
During the invasion, she left behind some kind of digital graffiti. Just her way of letting everyone know Silverwolf was here.
Way to rub it
Yeah.
in their faces, Silverwolf.
Kinda based,
Still,
though.
artists need an outlet.
True.
This all sounds like classic Silverwolf energy to me.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the name of her homeworld. Punk Lord.
Punk
Kind of
Lord?
fitting, don't you think?
Seriously?
That's a nice piece of
No way.
information to have.
Afraid so. I think she was destined for this kind of behavior. Anyway, in the Star Hunt game event, the
Okay, that's
Trailblazers
nice.
receive an invite from the space station's network security engineer, Leonard. They have to help Leonard locate the digital graffiti hidden across the station and uncover the secrets
Oh, we
inside.
get a free light cone
there
as
are
well?
secrets hidden inside the graffiti? But if it's all digital... Oh, I bet you need to hack into it or something.
You might be right.
Hey,
We
that'll be
also
cool.
get to meet a new Genius Society member, one of Madame Herta's collaborators,
Scrullium.
Scrullium. He'll be helping the Trailblazers too.
Wait, haven't we seen
Yeah, isn't
Screwed
that
before
guy
somewhere?
the
I think
robot?
we saw a hologram
Yeah.
portrait of him in Herta's office. He's a robot, right?
Oh, he looks
A
different.
robot genius society member. Interesting.
Oh,
Bet
he,
he's got a few hacker skills up his sleeve.
yo, he's
If he's
dripped
helping
out.
us out too, I'm sure we'll be fine.
You know what I found out? Silverwolf and Scrullium actually faced off
Yeah,
against
this
each
is-
other once.
this is
You
the
can
cat
see a
I was talking
snapshot
about.
of their fight in the "We Will Meet Again" light cone.
Whoa. Okay, Screwlum, looking kind of handsome there. Geez, his portrait really doesn't do him justice.
Yeah, man, he really got
Yeah,
the drip on him
If
now.
you and the light cone need a moment here, the rest of us can head out.
What a handsome robot.
I guess this
I
event will
ruined.
be the second time Scrullium's come up against Silverwolf's mischief then. Old enemies locking horns once again.
I think Herta really
guy's
looks
got
up
like
to
a rematch.
Scrullium as well, right?
Gotta mention that graffiti again. Anyone else feel like it'd make for a good tattoo? I feel like some of these characters could pull it off.
I don't think that feature is coming to Star Rail anytime soon.
Oh, what?
But I did hear that the designs are collectible. The Trailblazer can apply
that's
them
a-
to in-game surfaces and take photos with the artwork.
Hey,
So
Nice.
That's a pretty good
Collecting the
feature.
graffiti designs also allows you to unlock the limited 4-star
Yeah.
light cone
So the-
before the tutorial mission
I'm guessing this is going to be an
Complete the event
alternative to
mission
her 5-star
obtain
light cone.
Always Smiling, which can be exchanged in the event shop for limited light cone special superimposition material.
Oh, the owl's
as well
also
as
on it as
stellar
well.
Jade.
Hey, that's another good-looking light cone.
Mhm.
Not to change the subject or anything, but I gotta ask, is that Albert merch I'm seeing over there?
Mm-hmm.
It looks so fluffy! I want one.
Well, to mention it, why don't I introduce you to the IPC's merchandise department?
Wait.
If you guys had your own merch, they'd be sold out in no
Is
time.
that Blade in the background?
Or maybe let's just get back to version 1.1 for now. In the story thus far, Belobog has finally emerged from the Stellaron shadow.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot left to do. The city is going through changes.
Got a new
And you guys
museum
wanna
now.
shed some light?
I heard a thing or two. Now that the underworld and overworld are reconnected, things are definitely heading in a better direction. One recent development, Belobog's History Museum is getting ready to reopen to the public.
Museum? I love museums. Aw, don't you wish you could take the exhibits home with you, though?
Yeah.
The only problem is exhibits are being stolen. Anything you'd like to tell us, Melissa?
Oh, wait a minute. I only just found out they had a museum. How could it have been me?
So all the new areas, all the new worlds are getting new areas. That's actually really nice.
Anyway, in the Everwinter City Museum Ledger of Curiosities event, the Trailblazer
This is
must
really
help
nice.
Kayla track down clues and recover the
relic,
lost exhibits.
the relic XP, not XP,
Well,
but
that's not all.
salvaging
the Trailblazer
relics.
can take on managerial responsibilities and help run the place.
Huh.
Of
So
course.
what does that involve exactly?
I'm glad you asked. The Trailblazer can do things like collect exhibits and enlist other individuals to improve the overall experience for visitors. After achieving specific operational goals, they can accumulate funds to expand the museum's exhibits and gradually unlock limited time rewards, such as stellar jade, lost crystals, and self-modeling resin.
That's what it's called.
Sounds like fun.
Why do I
sure
feel like
it'll be a piece of cake.
Yeah, why do I
When
feel
the
like I would
limited
have a
time event
blast
is
with
over,
this?
the museum will remain as a mode within the game.
Ah.
Trailblazers can return to the
Thank
museum
you.
at any time to check out the collection and catch up with colleagues.
Of course, if you
That's
encounter
actually
any
really nice.
issues during the running of the museum, please don't hesitate to get in touch with the IPC. Wait, we don't have the service. Gotta get ahead of myself.
Deep breath, Albert. Not
I think they
everything is
also
an
talked
IPC
about the
sales pitch.
messaging the messaging feature for your
This is what
friends
happens if you
as
read
well in
commercials
this.
for a living.
No worries. Kinda did sound like a useful service. Maybe the IPC should look into it.
True.
I'm sure our Trailblazers are more interested in the content of the new version.
Please, new
Let's
story
get back on
content.
track.
All right. A researcher from the space station found a combat simulation program of unknown
Okay.
origin called Stellar
Combat
Flare,
events.
which contains a series of new challenge stages.
Huh? More challenges?
Every stage in Stellar
Yeah.
Flare has a challenge theme and corresponding special mechanism.
We're gonna be getting a
Trailblazers
lot
will
of
have to
gems
think
for this.
outside the box and use any advantages offered by the mechanisms to complete the stage in as few turns as possible.
Sounds like the Forgotten Hall to me.
It's gonna be
The difference
easy with
Stellar
Sealer.
Flare is that the special mechanisms might require completely new ways of thinking about combat. For example, in some stages, using your skill doesn't consume skill points. In others,
Ooh.
damage dealt when breaking an enemy's toughness is increased, but the enemy's toughness will be immediately restored.
Huh. Sounds pretty
Ah.
cool. But I'm sure Silverwolf will take care of it in one turn.
True.
What if I haven't leveled up enough characters? Is it impossible for me to complete the challenge?
Free
Don't
trial
worry.
characters.
To assist Trailblazers in completing the challenge, every Stellar Flare stage has a trial character suited to the theme.
Huh.
You don't say. I can get behind that.
Level
The
65 as
Garden
well.
of
That's
Plenty
pretty
event.
good.
Recently, the cosmos has entered a turbulent cycle, and the calyxes are unusually active. The reality data contained within them has grown exponentially.
Is this double
which
XP?
means-
Like double calyx?
It means that over a fixed time period, Trailblazers have a set number
Yay,
of daily
okay,
attempts
yep.
to obtain double the rewards from calyxes.
Nice.
Leveling up, here we come.
Thank you. I feel like
The
a
next
lot of
event we're
people
going to talk
needed
about
that.
is called Lab Assistance in Position. Wen Sherling is a Department
Huh.
of Implement Arts
Okay, we
researcher
are
on
getting a
Proto
lot
Space
of
Station,
events for
and
this.
she's currently preparing research topics needed for the next quarter.
This is
However,
packed.
the Antimatter Legion's invasion has messed up her progress. As a result, Wen Sherling has asked the Trailblazer to help her collect monster materials for use in her research topic. If the Trailblazer collects and submits the experimental materials required on a given day, they can receive corresponding rewards.
I got a question, Dawn.
Ooh.
Fire away.
These are Space Station and Belobog events, right? Aren't there any events or missions on the Xianzhou Luofu?
You beat me to it.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was about to bring up. In version 1.1, 3 new companion missions are destined
We
for
are
the
getting
Xianzhou
companion missions.
Luofu.
Nice.
These missions will involve Bailu, Yanqing, and Luocha. As for the
Nice.
specifics, I'm gonna keep that a secret for now. We can't go spoiling all the fun, can we?
Yo, Silverwolf's chibi
even
you're
one
playing on her
detail?
phone is adorable.
Come on, Don. Can you give us a little something? We're on the edge of our seats here.
Yeah, come on, Dawn.
And we're getting a lot of gems for this.
Do you guys remember the girl with the blindfold in the opening trailer? And now, young man, allow me to give you a dignified end.
That was genuine.
I was wondering who she was.
Well, all I'll say is that she and the Xianzhou have a complicated past. And her appearance on the Xianzhou leads to a dramatic encounter with Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yin Qing. And that's all you're getting. Sorry!
I think I might be reading too much into that.
Prizes are worth waiting for.
Oh, I hate waiting.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm afraid that's all you're getting.
I'm gonna have to
However,
catch up on
I
the
do have a
companion
little
missions.
info
I've
on
done
some
nothing.
other updates. Interested?
Sure, I guess.
Well, if nobody's that interested, then I suppose I'll just...
Of
No,
course,
go
we're
on.
interested.
What, are you crazy?
Albert, you're interested, right? That's better, good boy.
Ayo.
Nicely done, Melissa. The check-in event Gift of Odyssey will also be
Oh, we're
arriving
getting
in
daily
version
login
1.1.
rewards
For the
again?
length of this version, as long as Trailblazers log in for 7 days, they can acquire 10
Yo,
Star
that's
Rail
actually really
special
good.
passes.
10 free warps? Nice.
Wow. I'll
Version
take it.
1.1 will also see some system updates.
That'll help
When
me getting
Trailblazers
Kafka.
need to obtain leveling materials that only a certain type of enemy can produce, they can instantly teleport to an area where the enemy is present, as well as pinpoint the precise location of the enemy on the map with a marker.
That's
Sounds
nice.
like a real time saver.
Wait until you hear this. Once the enemy in question is defeated, the marker will automatically move to the location of the next enemy.
Okay,
After
same
all
with
marked
Genshin.
enemies
It's
on
a
a
very
map
nice
have been
feature to
defeated,
have.
Trailblazers can continue to pinpoint enemies on other maps. This process can be repeated until all daily respawn enemies of a certain type have been defeated.
Oh, that's a
Nice-
lifesaver.
really
I barely
nice
found my way
feature.
to the studio today.
There's also a small combat surprise in store. During combat, trotters that have lost their way may randomly enter battle. As long as the trotter is defeated before it manages to flee, additional leveling materials can be obtained.
Enemy geolocation
Very
and
nice.
additional material opportunities. Devs, I owe you one.
Last but not least, in order
Damn,
to
they're
help
just giving out
Trailblazers
a
stay
bunch
in
of free
touch,
gems.
Version 1.1 also has a friend chat function.
Yeah, there's the chat function.
So you mean, aside from helping friends through support
Yo, it's got the
assist,
Clara
we can
emotes.
send them
Nice.
messages too?
You got it. Doesn't matter if they're old companions or new acquaintances.
That's the spirit of trailblazing right there.
Oh, hey, Albert, what's your
love it.
account? Let me add you.
What?
I need to add you. You can be my personal IPC customer service. What do you think?
Hello. Hey, don't get any ideas because I nearly
Yeah.
made up a service that doesn't exist.
Silverwolf just
So you don't
DMs you
wanna
like a
add me?
random
Guess
download
I'll
file.
just have to hack you.
Wait a minute. We can negotiate.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those account details too.
Count me in. Sorry to jump on the bandwagon here, Albert, but you're a celebrity anchor for the IPC. Everyone wants to be your friend.
Hmm.
Fine, but I'm switching my account the next chance I get. Time for today's third redemption code.
Okay. But yeah, I am just shocked with how many events we're getting. This is very jam-packed. This is definitely something the game needed. And 4 companion missions as well? That's really good. It looks like we won't be getting more main story content, but hey, hopefully in version 1.2.
Well, time flies when you're having fun. Looks like our special program has come to an end.
This is really enjoyable though.
But as the first guest on the program, you guys got any thoughts, reflections, complaints?
Oh, it's been an honor to be on the show, Albert. I gotta say, we covered a lot of ground. Now I'm even more excited for the updates.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed I get Silverwolf.
Yeah, seriously, same.
Greg, how you feeling?
I feel like I've got more questions than I came in with. What new directions will Luocha take the story in? Who's stealing
Yeah.
exhibits from the museum?
What's
And what
inside
about
the
those
coffin?
companion missions? Guess we'll have to find out the answers in game.
Yeah,
Mm,
Luocha's
yeah.
For
Luocha's
real.
companion mission is going to be
As for
very
me, well,
interesting.
I'm pleasantly surprised. I'd seen a lot of Yukong up to now, but this was the first time I got to understand her moves and role on the battlefield. She's so cool. I kinda wanna be her. Then again, I guess I kinda am her.
I had to double check that for a second, huh? Well, that's it for the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 special program. I
This
wanna
is
thank all you
definitely
trailblazers
something they
today for
needed.
tuning in, and hey, we'll see you on the flip side.
Hey.
See you in the game.
Bye. See you when I see ya. Later, guys.
Owl is so goddamn dripped out. Love it.
You didn't think it was over, did you?
See you on 6.5. 6.5? What does that mean? Version 6.5?